Shut up and sit down.
Hey, I'm Bigfoot.
I'm Sasquatch.
We are distant cousins and yet somehow still married. Disapprove, do you? Well, if you like our silly videos, whether we're cousins or not, then please remember to like... We're not. We're really, really not. Can you tell? And please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell thing over there. That would be extremely kind of you, whether we've got big feet or small feet or normal-sized feet.
They're pretty big.
They're pretty big. And we're having a couple of drinks that are called...
Nemesis.
And why are they called Nemesis?
Because you're dreading it, but it's actually not that bad.
I'm not dreading it. It's actually quite nice.
Yeah, but it's also Jägermeister, which is pretty bad.
I'm dreading it. And we're surprising each other with movie trailers that the other person has not yet seen.
So what do we have now?
Well, now we have a movie that I think you're probably going to hate, to be fair. You're not a big fan of this type of movie. It's a reboot of a series of movies that I'd never heard of. But it's a topic that just kind of fascinates me, and I just wanted to cover, even though I know you're probably going to hate on it. So
Okay, sounds terrible.
yeah, it really does.
Let's see how much I hate it.
Yeah, well, if you want to see how much we hate it, stick around until the end, and we'll be right back after this trailer.
You know what we wouldn't have found if we would have stayed on the trail?
What is that?
It's not good.
I saw someone. I saw
It's a story people here know but don't talk about, except in whispers. Anyone who goes up there.
What is this place?
Oh, God.
Guys!
They don't come back.
Descendants of these people are still living up there on the mountain.
Oh, nice. No. So, that was the second but really short trailer for a movie called Wrong Turn, coming to us in February, which is essentially about some kids who go hiking on the Appalachian Trail, not too far from here, and encounter what looks like The Hills Have Eyes style mountain people who have lived up there for generations, and don't take too kindly to those kids walking through their woods.
Yeah, very Blair Witch.
Yeah, but not so campy and filmed on a shoulder camera.
Yeah, without the pretend found footage element.
Yeah, and I'm fascinated by this because although the Appalachian Trail isn't renowned for murders, particularly, there have been only 10 confirmed murders on the Appalachian Trail since records began in the 1970s. So, you know, I would say you're probably safer on the Appalachian Trail than you are driving a car, I would guess, statistically. But that's not to mean that there haven't been lots and lots of disappearances of hikers. And who is to say what happened to those hikers that disappeared? Maybe they were taken by mountain lions. Maybe they were eaten by bears. There are lots of mountain lions and bears on the Appalachian Trail. Or maybe there were mountain people there who were kind of dressed in a bit of a tree with just eyes poking out. Maybe they had spiky things on logs that fell on you in traps.
Yeah, that seemed impractical.
Yeah, really.
Both those things. Like, you'd have to find a really specific spot that you knew they would walk past, dressed like a tree, and I'm not sure what advantage that would give you, and then hoping they would happen to walk under your spiky thing. It seems there are probably better ways to trap people, I feel like, maybe.
Probably, yeah. And also, I heard that the Appalachian Trail, even in 2020, in the middle of the pandemic, there were so many people hiking the Appalachian Trail that they had to close it because the camps where people were staying were becoming COVID hotspots.
Oh.
So I'm not sure it's quite as remote and isolated as they make out.
So maybe that's what's taking people out.
Maybe it's COVID.
It's not mountain people, it's a virus.
Yes, maybe people need to just stop licking trees.
Plot twist.
And each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what did you think of the look of Wrong Turn? Did it do anything for you? Or was it a wrong turn?
When you said you didn't think I would like it, I thought you meant it was going to be like a stupid romantic comedy or something. I didn't think it was going to be like a really weird, like, woodland horror. But yeah, I probably won't watch it.
I probably would.
You can watch it on a plane.
And one of my favourite types of horror, I don't find supernatural horror particularly scary because, honestly, I don't believe in it. But I do find scary just the kind of maniac type horror. Not the, like, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees style maniac, the Freddy Krueger style maniacs. They've still got that supernatural twinge to them, but I do like the kind of Hills Have Eyes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre style maniac movies. One of my favourite horror movies ever was Eden Lake, which is a UK horror movie about a married couple who go and camp by a lake, and they just get terrorised by a bunch of teenagers who eventually murder them. And, that to me is real. Like, that kind of stuff happens not every day, thankfully, but there are just bad people in the world. And, that to me is scarier. A person attacking you is scarier than the idea of a ghost or something.
Yeah. People suck.
Yeah. So, yeah, movies like Wrong Turn, this one might be a little bit campy and a little bit silly. And that's fine. Like, I enjoy those kind of horror movies as well. But the kind of maniac horror movies actually genuinely make me kind of jump scared. So I would be cool with that. Anyway, we hope we haven't made you jump scared, and we hope we entertained you and enlightened you a little bit with facts about the Appalachian Trail. But if not, maybe come back tomorrow and see if we do then. Because we do this
every freaking day.
Every day.
Every day.
And we will therefore see you tomorrow on the next drunk, spooky, trailer, jump scary, ambush.
Peace out, hikers.
Shut up and sit down.